Well, it's a feel-good kind of morning. Moving on to check in with Jill. She's at the Calgary Zoo, which is about to reopen in its entirety for the first time in over 5 months, Jill, and you're hanging with the camels.
We are with the camels here. Oh my goodness. That noise means that they might spit, so there is a warning signal. But we are so happy to be here at the Calgary Zoo. It's been a long journey to get here, and being joined by Barb this morning, who of course has been along for the ride. So what does today feel like for you, Barb?
It's actually good. We've had so much construction. It's going to be great to have people back and have everything back to normal. It'll be good. Yeah,
absolutely. It's been quite the ride. The camels actually stayed during the flooding.
Exactly.
So who stayed?
The animals that stayed at the zoo for the flood were the elephants, the camels, the hippos, the giraffes.
Okay, so who do we have here behind us?
We have O'Neill and we have Jaja.
Okay, and these guys are hungry.
They are hungry. Well, they're really pumped because they're getting treats first thing in the morning, so that's why they're gathered here right now.
Okay, and obviously the cold is okay for these guys. Where are these camels from?
Actually, they're from Mongolia, so this is like a balmy day in Mongolia, so yeah, they love it here.
Okay, they love it here. Can we do a feeding, or is that okay? Can we?
Some carrots.
Okay, so we've got some carrots here, and the camels are hungry. So I've got O'Neill here. Oh, they're so gentle. Oh, owie.
Yeah, don't stick your hand in my
I spoke too soon.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic.
Keep your hand down there.
Okay. just got bit. Okay, so for you, for the last 5 months, what have you been up to? What has the journey been like?
Man, we've just been so busy. There's been so much construction happening, and we've been mudding out enclosures, and we're getting animals settled back in again. That was one of the biggest things, that, you know, the animals were coming back and just settling them into their enclosures.
Yeah, and you were saying this is a construction zone, and had we been standing here in June, the water would have been up to our waist. So this has actually changed the landscape too, right?
Absolutely. So you can actually see we had to redo this entire enclosure. So this is a brand new enclosure for these camels, so it's good to see. And I think when the visitors come down today, they'll see a lot of changes that have happened just because out of necessity after the flood receded.
Absolutely. Well, Calgarians, I'm sure, are happy that the zoo is reopening today at 10:30 today, as well as the Zoolights that are on. So come on down. You can visit all the animals. These guys are hungry, and they'll be here too. No spitting.
They are hungry. Yeah, watch out for those camels. Calgarians absolutely elated that the zoo is reopening. Dave, you were there on the ground in the first days after the flood, and it was devastating, wasn't it?
You know what? It was really a heartbreaking afternoon. We took a tour as soon as people were allowed back onto the island to just survey the damage, and it really was sad. And this is a very exciting day, especially for those of us that grew up in Calgary and spent many wonderful summer afternoon at the Calgary Zoo. A wonderful